Welcome to the Concept Fforks video on Fibonacci Fan, British Pound trade setups. Today is June 23, so you can use that as a reference point to look at your charts to follow along. We'll start out with the longer time frames and dial down to the short time frames for this exercise. This is the daily chart of the British Pound. As you can see, we have a Fibonacci Fan which has been drawn on this chart from a swing low to swing high point, and that the price took a little time to do it, but it did retrace to an expected 38%, bounced around a little bit, bounced around off the fan line here, and then in the past 2 days, Thursday night and Wednesday, this would be Thursday night, this would be Wednesday night, it did come down to the 50% retracement level. All very nice Fibonacci work here. Now let's take a look at the 240-minute chart. 240-minute chart again has the Fibonacci fan and the Gann square of 9 EFS in this chart. This has also been drawn from a swing high to a swing low point. As you can see, the price retraced up into the 38% level, has spent some time there, and gradually did come down to the swing low point and broke through the major Gann square of 9 line. Now, as it broke through the low of our Fibonacci box, if you will, you can see that price came down to a Gann line, came back up to the low, which is like a through and back two of a breakout, and then as it came on down, it came right down to square of 9 and fan to find support. So with these lines drawn in here from the scripts, you have a good idea of where to place targets for your trades and then where to be placing stops as you enter a trade. In this example short. So that's trading on the 240. Let's now look at the 60. The 60 very nicely shows trading with the Gann fan lines extending into the future to give you price extension. Here's our Fibonacci box low point here, and you can see the price spent a fair amount of time in this area at 50% retracement. And when it finally did break through the Fibonacci box, it did find a lot of support and resistance at the Fibonacci fan lines, as you can see. Very, very nice. So as each fan is breached and price heads to the next fan level, you can use these fan extensions to predict where price may be going. Again, for targets and stops. So now let's look at the very short time frame, the 15-minute chart. This is a nice chart because it shows price hovering below a major Gann square of 9 line, 22.5 degrees. So at this point we don't know what it's going to do. So it came up and did the typical midnight head fake, going long here into the square of 9 line and found resistance there. You can see that no body did close above the line. Then the price came down to the lower part of the Fibonacci box and finally broke through. When it did, where did price go? Came down to the confluence of a Fibonacci fan line and a Gann square of 9 line for very nice trading in this area if you were more into a short-term scalping. And even then, if this was approximately 82.60 and this is 81.40, that is a good 100 pips right there, even on the 15-minute chart. So now you can see how to use the Gann square of 9, Fibonacci fan lines, and the Fibonacci box lines to help you in your trading across various time frames. This is the end of our video on how to look for trade setups using the Fibonacci Fan and Gann square of 9. Thank you.